Rated Black Podcast is all the way live. Rated Black Podcast, y'all. Welcome to the show. Hey y'all. How y'all doing this week? Wonderful. Yeah. All right. Tell me about your week, Toya. Which I did see that. I saw you had another aunt that passed away. You know, it was a guy at my church. He in the nursing home now, but every week he had a relative that passed away. We told him that we was gonna it wasn't gonna be nobody left when it was time. There ain't gonna be nobody at your funeral. You know what? You
went to bury everybody. She had a beautiful homegoing service, but you know what I've never seen before. So it's been a while, I guess, since I've seen something like this. But you know, they had the man walking down with the crown. Oh,
yeah,
I seen one. And then putting the crown on. I had never seen that.
You never seen it? I seen the video. I never seen it in person.
I saw it in person.
I saw it in
person. It was beautiful. I was like, I know his legs ought to be hurting.
Yeah.
He was like, I was like, oh my God.
They be marching. I don't want no crown.
Yeah, want the crown like that.
I don't want no crown. No, don't put me no crown.
But other than that, you know, that was
just give me the long white robe.
The long white robe. But that was my weekend. How's your weekend?
My weekend was good. I didn't do anything but just rest, get some more rest. That's all I did this weekend.
I went to Houston. It was one of my friend's birthday. We went out to eat. Then I went to work. Then I came right on back to Dallas so I can go to work again. So
I ain't just a workaholic.
Work, don't stop. I love working.
I need a loan.
While I still can.
Yeah. Give me a loan. He got the money, y'all.
I got $2 in there on the dresser. It's my last $2.
Come on, last $2. We're so excited today because we have two very special guests in the house today.
That's right.
We have Bishop Alex Bird.
Yeah.
All right now.
And we got Prophet Marvin Roberts. Yeah. Y'all, I've been knowing them. Me and Mo have been knowing them for, I would say, about 5 years, like right when COVID or something had hit. And so I'm excited to have them on the show because we know that this month is Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Yes.
And so we're going to talk about that as well as we're going to talk about faith and finances. But before we get started, we want them to just show us a little bit about yourself. A little bit about yourself. Let them know who you are. All right. Okay.
Well, I'm Bishop Alex Bird, and I am co-pastor of Living Faith Covenant Church here in Dallas, along with Prophet Marvin Roberts. And we're just excited to be here.
Awesome. We're glad you're here too.
And thanks for thinking of us on this topic, because this is a topic that's dear to my heart.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, Marvin, you got something you going to say?
Marvin T. Roberts, visionary co-pastor at Living Faith Covenant Church. And I'm excited about this because we've been talking about it for a while. To our church, about finances, getting stuff in place.
And that's good. So we're getting ready to get into our first topic.
Yes, our first topic is breaking the stigma. So one thing that we all know is that we're all gonna go. Every time you go to a funeral and somebody get up and say, we all got to go that way, and so we all know that we have to go that way, but most of us are not prepared. So how we talking about breaking the stigma? So tell us a little bit about why you think that people are not ready to go.
Nobody likes to talk about that.
Yeah.
And I've been searching for a long time a way of talking about life insurance without having to make it so morbid, right?
Yeah.
But nobody really wants to talk about death, and then we just have this stigma in a lot of Black communities where we don't really want to leave an inheritance. We want to use up all the money the kids can take care of themselves. Right? Yeah. And so that's something that we really need to talk about. That stigma of leaving something for the kids.
Okay, so based on that, let's get into why do so many people avoid talking about life insurance?
Because it's death.
So what can we do? What can we do to soften that? Because at the end of the day, we know that it costs money to bury people, right? And we know that life insurance, because nobody wants to talk about death.
Mhm.
But at the same time, the families that have to live with people that are not prepared,
Yeah.
that's a strain.
Yeah.
So how
Or
can we?
underprepared.
Yeah. Well, so yes.
It was amazing that you had just said that a while ago, because it's like they don't want to leave an inheritance. They want to use all the money up. My grandma had $5,000 in life insurance, and she had borrowed $1,200 of that $5,000.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was of course enough to do what she wanted, you know, which was to be cremated and all that. But that was nothing left for me.
But what does that look like?
So I'm glad you asked another question too, because that's how I started talking about it without talking about death so much. I'm really started focusing on legacy planning,
Mhm.
Okay.
right? What legacy do you want to leave in the world to your children?
Mhm.
What kind of legacy? And then I started getting people to think about their financial legacy.
Mhm.
And life insurance is a part of that legacy.
Yes, it
plan,
is.
Mhm.
right? And then the rest of it is you need to get some money accumulated.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's easy to somebody about them what kind of legacy they rather when you die, but you don't know your death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the mindset has changed throughout the generation. Like you said, my grandmother had a policy on everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
They always do.
Mhm.
Was going to do that, but once they stopped talking about it, this generation, our generation, one behind us, not think it's necessary because of GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Leave the responsibility
Yeah.
to somebody else.
And nobody wants to give to that. Nobody, you go on there and they not giving that they're not giving the money to the GoFundMe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they take a percentage.
Like your GoFundMe takes anything,
Uh-huh.
they will take a percentage of it because they got to have their processing fee.
They do. They
Yeah.
do.
So my question to you guys, I know like we're talking about life insurance and why people are afraid or just hesitant. What are some myths that you all heard people say that needs to be corrected?
Okay.
It's all some stuff that y'all
That was
heard,
good.
you know, and let's correct them about it.
Everybody is not going to try to kill you because you have a life insurance policy.
Oh, yeah. That is a good one.
God, right?
Yeah.
No.
They feel like they're gonna die because somebody took out $100,000 policy.
It's like more.
Right, right. Right. Oh, no, we had that one just this week.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
Okay.
So it's being prepared and not leaving a burden on the family. When you're paying for the funeral and stuff like that, that's important, right?
It is.
But life insurance is about more than burial.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Right?
Mhm.
And so we need to just keep people talking about and thinking about what else can life insurance be.
Mhm.
What about so and I'm talking about us
Mm.
because we like the worst when it comes down
You
to
talking about us?
yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
about us. I'm talking about us because when you start thinking about the other people, you know they leave legacies.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
the
thing is-
inside of my hand, you know they leave legacies.
But they've been taught that.
Right.
Mhm.
So what can we do to start opening up that communication when it comes down to that? Because we need to get out of the idea of, hey, I don't want to leave such and such. We start thinking about real selfish
Sure.
reasons.
I think we're doing it right now
Yes.
on this podcast. Yeah, you need to like and share this video. Somebody else needs to hear this. We need to start the conversation, and we need to be talking about, like I said at the beginning, we all got to go that way. And so we all need some sort of plan in place. Like I don't have life insurance that I pay for myself, but my mom has life insurance on me and my cousins and her sister and brother and her husband and herself. Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah.
And my mama said something earlier. She was like, if you smoke and you drink, then you got money for life insurance, because that's money that you spend on smoking and drinking, you can spend on paying your policy.
Though? You old enough to pay your own policy.
My mama paid. My mama got it.
I'm telling you. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
We've had that with families, people that have kids, right?
Mhm.
People that have whole families, and they say
Mhm.
that their mama got a policy on what the mama owns it.
Yes, she does.
And if the mama owns it, she may not give it to your family
Mhm. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that's true.
because it's her money, right?
And she's not obligated.
And she's not obligated.
That's
It's not
right.
about me paying the bills.
She is the family.
I promise you.
Yeah, we just had a former member who transitioned,
Mhm.
died,
Mhm.
and they were planning a funeral, and the uncle owned the policy.
Mhm.
So they had a balloon release and a
Yeah.
ceremony, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh
Because he
wow.
was not going to release the money.
Yeah.
Did not
And did not.
release the money.
Mm.
See? Yeah.
It's better to have control.
Yeah.
It's better to have
It's better to have control.
Yeah, my mama got control. I told her what I wanted.
Yeah.
I can't.
No disparaging.
Yeah. I told her what I wanted.
She's
Yeah.
gonna do exactly what you want.
She is. She will. And hopefully she won't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Absolutely. That's
because
the hope.
that's
I mean, that's the big thing.
Uh-huh.
We even those of us that do life insurance, write life insurance
Mhm.
policy, we hope you never use it.
we hope you never use it. Yeah.
But we do know that at some point you're gonna use it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we start talking about the other people,
Yeah.
I'm talking about when we start talking about them, we know they take out big policies.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They take out big policies, and with those big policies, that's the reason why they're able to leave legacies
Mm-hmm.
or able to leave their families money.
Mhm.
With us, it's always I'm gonna do the Berman, I just burn
Yeah.
enough to bury them.
Just need to
But
know.
we're not thinking in terms of you can purchase something way more, and at the same time you can leave your kids with something to start. Because Master P talks about this, right?
Mhm.
That his what was it? His grandmother,
His
grandfather
grandfather.
left him $10,000,
And that's how he was
and that's how he was able to start his business.
Wow.
So when you start thinking in terms of this does not have anything to do with they're rich or they've been taught this is
Mhm.
what they do. They leave legacy.
Yes.
Why we can't do the same?
Mhm.
Why are we not doing the same?
I think
We should be.
part of the problem is we think life insurance is a bill instead of a safety net. So we treat it like a bill.
Yeah.
We pay the least amount because that's the. But if we think of it as a safety net, you
Uh-huh.
give more priority to your safety net than you
Yeah.
will a bill.
That's the 1st bill we'll let go to, right?
Yes, it is.
It's a bill.
Yes, it is.
I'll never go back.
Not this week.
We good.
This week, talking about faith and finances. So a lot of times, because I tell all of my friends this, I am a member of a church. I go to Smith Chapel AME Church. I've been a member there for about 16, 17 years. I didn't grow up AME. I grew up Baptist. But part of getting ready to go is having a place. Sometimes I sit when I go to the front to pray. I be like, oh, I'm sure gonna look nice up here. In my little, I'm gonna look good up here, and so you want to know everything. Sometimes your family running around, making payment plans at Golden Gate, and that's a big stressor. When my grandma passed away, my church was there for me. She wasn't a member, but just me being a member, they showed up and they showed out for me. So part of being ready to go is faith. So not only just the faith, the finances, they go hand in hand. Can y'all tell us about that?
It goes hand in hand. Some people say, well, they wasn't a member here,
Yeah.
and so we're not going to have the service here. I think that the church ought to express what Jesus did was love
Yeah.
and take care of everybody.
Mhm.
Or even if they didn't go to the church, that does not mean they were not a Christian.
Yeah.
You could, what they say, you can park the car. You can stand in the garage. That don't mean you're a car.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I
Mhm.
think the church plays an important role in that. And where we're leaning towards now, I'm just telling Bishop, we got to talk about finances.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why are you spending it all and not saving anything?
Yeah.
It'll be just like Charlie Clerk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Somebody else has to take care of it. That's not somebody else's responsibility.
Yeah.
When
Mhm.
you bring faith in, I thank you, God, for allowing me to live throughout this journey.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't want to be a burden to my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we sit down and talk about these things.
Yeah.
We can eliminate.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I fight against a lot is the idea that subliminally we got that says poor is next to God.
Mm.
Right? I'd rather have Jesus than anything in the world.
Mhm.
It's better to be not be rich and go through the eye of the needle. All of these scriptures and stuff. And I think subliminally we've been taught that because you all ever heard somebody say, the Lord knew that if I were rich, I would walk away from him or something like that. And it's that kind of attitude that robs us from an understanding that we are called to live an abundant life. And if we live an abundant life, we need some abundant money.
Yeah.
That's right.
To live an abundant life.
Well, you better not start preaching up here. My
So my
tambourine.
question is, do you think more churches should talk about financial planning? How do y'all feel about that?
When you don't know, when I was at Mount Carmel, this was presented to the church for the elderly that was there, and that they took out policy on them that the church would bury them and then the rest would be left to the church. But everybody, since we don't know these things, everybody's shunned away from it.
Yeah.
And that's how some of these churches are really making it financially. Somebody left them something. Wouldn't it be nice if we say, I wait on the Lord, I trust God and all that, but I was part of the plan that left you some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a blessing to you.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't greedy. I can't take it with me,
Right.
That's right.
Okay.
but I'm afraid who's going to get it.
Yeah.
And I think if we change that mindset that I don't want to leave anybody with a burden. Now we have it set up at our church
Okay.
that when we transition, the church just needs to bury us.
Yeah.
And the rest is going to the church.
Yeah. That's good. What about, let's talk about stewardship, right? What does that look like about, because we good steward of your money, of your finances. Explain to us, what does that look like?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A steward is a person that takes care of something that doesn't belong to them, just like it were theirs.
Okay.
Right? The stewardship, the main idea of stewardship for us is that everything that we have belongs to God. Just 10%.
Right.
Everything that we have belongs to God. And we are managing it to be used in the world to fulfill the kingdom of God, right? To fulfill what God wants. And part of what God wants is for us to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Right? So when we talk about stewardship, we need to understand how we steward the money that God lends to us.
Okay.
And use it for the right purposes so that it can produce the right results that God wants it to produce.
Yeah, I love that.
And when we talk about kingdom, we are the kingdom.
We are the kingdom.
Yeah, here on earth. And I think people don't know how to be good stewards because they don't know where the blessing comes. Wow.
Say that again.
They don't know how to be good stewards because they don't know where the blessing comes from.
Yeah.
And I think when we understand that, we'll be better off. As you said, everything belongs to God. I think that people really can't give because they don't really know how to budget.
Ooh.
They
I agree with
make it
that.
and they spend it.
Yeah.
Make it and spend it.
Yeah.
When if I save and budget right, somebody come along, I can be a blessing.
Yeah.
Now I'm blessing the kingdom.
Yes.
How come I can't have heaven on earth right now?
Ooh.
And maybe I could if you budget it.
Yeah.
And you say, God, let me be a blessing. And
Yeah.
I need $25 and you don't have it
Yeah.
because you just ain't over there.
Yeah.
That is such a good point. I started thinking about how much money has gone through my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And if I learn good stewardship and learn how to invest and really make my money grow, I'll be
Let's talk about that. When you said you gotta go and throw it in there because again, you have an investment license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about investments. Why is it that we don't do that? Why don't we invest and let them know exactly how expensive is it?
Sure.
What's the lowest that I can do? Because they don't know.
When they hear it, it scares them.
Yeah, because they're thinking about the stock market and it's crashing and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, I'm gonna keep my money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what can we do in regards to that? Besides your 401k at the job.
Right. So first of all, let's make a difference between investment and speculation. Because most of the time when people think of investment, they're really thinking about speculation, which means that I'm going to go take a crapshoot, just like I go to Las Vegas and gamble. I'm going to put some money down and hope that it gives me a great return in a short amount of time. Investment is about a long-term strategy of wealth that is consistent. And most people they think of investment as being gambling, but if you look at the stock market and see where the stock market goes, it has been on a upward trajectory all the time, even with stuff like the housing bubble and recession and all that kind of stuff. So it goes up and down, but the trajectory is always up. And so, when you're investing, there is a rhyme and reason to it. You just have to stick it out for the long period of time.
Yeah, trust the process. I like that. What about the cost?
Oh,
it cost a lot? Does it cost a lot? How much money do I need
to start
off? Because I don't have a lot of money, but if I want to just start, hey, I need to do something. What do you suggest I do?
You can start off with as little as $25 to $50
on
a monthly basis.
Y'all ain't got 25 to 50. Cancel that Netflix. I don't go to Starbucks. I'm a teacher, double get coffee. So that's not me.
Okay, Dunkin' Donuts.
How is the $25? $25 back in the day in the 80s, $5 is compared to like $25 now. Yeah. That's $25.
Nothing.
Which brings up a good point.
2 packs of cigarettes.
If you're investing, you definitely need to be investing in something that's going to outpace cost of living. And so banks and stuff like that, products you get at the banks, they usually don't do that, right? Cost of living is around about 3.75%, right? So you want to have an investment that's making 4% or higher.
How young do I have to be to invest? Or what's the youngest I can be to start investing?
I would say about 18. And there are some ways that you can do it younger than that if you're working young. But 18 is usually the age when you can sign a contract.
Y'all heard that? You don't have to wait till you're 40.
Yeah, do it today.
I'm trusting you with my investment because if I go to the crap table, I know I'm gonna lose it. So what happens when I see the stock market crashing? Should I take it out?
Oh wow. If you see the stock market crashing, that's when you need to hold on, right? And there are many economists out there that will say something different. And so what you really need to do is get somebody that knows the market and get some great advice.
My Uncle Pete knows.
Yeah. He said, pull my money out.
Let me rephrase that. Let's have somebody that is a professional.
Practical guidance. Let's talk about practical guidance. How can a person get a life insurance policy?
How can a person? First of all, you need to find a reputable agent. And I say,
do they still have them agents that come to your house and pick your money up?
Yeah.
Oh, right now.
No, I don't pick no money.
Oh, okay. You come to the house. Okay.
Yeah, they absolutely do. And the sad part about it is in the life insurance industry, one of the things that I really want our people to know is that when people come in and they're picking up that money, they're coming. Usually they're an older white guy coming and picking up the money, right? And our community would trust them before they trust a black agent.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
And they're ripping you off. They've taken out so
Yeah.
much money out of our community with these policies that you're paying a lot of money for. His grandmother's policy. She was
from 1972 to 2019, like what you said, $2,500.
Wow.
And we were paying $89 a month.
Wow.
And I couldn't cancel it because of her age, but then also she said, Marvin, please don't let my policy.
Yeah.
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 And I couldn't tell her, girl, you don't have no money.
Right.
Yeah.
That's sad. So what about, we know there are different types of policies.
Yeah.
So
That's a
let's
good
talk
one.
about the different types of policies, just short version about term and whole life, because you have people that feel real strong about term policies, and you have people that feel real strong about whole life policies. So can you give us a little brief synopsis on those different types of policies? And I want the policy that's gonna pay me some money.
Don't get the accident then.
You know what I mean?
Because you're less likely to die in an accident.
I can borrow money on my policy. Them the ones that people, always, those are the ones that's always sold to us.
Yeah.
And I have to say that I'm very biased when it comes to this, because I've in the 7 years that I've been doing this, I've seen cash value policies. I've read through cash value policies, and basically a lot of them, and I'm not saying all of them, and I'm not putting a blanket statement out there, but cash value policies take more out of your household than it gives, right? So what we do is a cash value equivalent. Cash value means that you have a policy, you're paying on that policy. It's two things. It's a life insurance policy and it's a savings account, right? And so what they're doing is they're giving you what they want you to put in the savings account, but you're paying 3 times more than you would for the policy, right? But you don't get both of them. You're paying for 2 things and getting only one. So we do a cash value equivalent, which is a term policy, right? That you buy. And yes, it's a term policy, but it's term so that you can have time to build your assets, right? And then we do that while we're building your assets. So we're doing an investment together. We buy term and invest, the difference is our mantra.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
What y'all got? Mo?
I mean, I got some questions I can ask.
Oh, my game.
Yeah, we got a game we're gonna play. But
I thought we forgot about it.
yeah, we got. We're gonna let y'all slide. Y'all to the game.
Yeah, let me go ahead. So we're getting ready to play this game, and it's called Would You Rather, and it's the Pastor Edition.
Oh, Jesus.
So y'all got to answer these questions. So my first question is, would you rather preach a sermon with no mic or do a funeral with no air conditioning?
I don't even know what Marvin was saying. I think people.
I'm gonna have to preach something.
You don't want to project.
I'll be good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to say, I don't think I can do I can do a funeral without air conditioning.
You don't want to?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you rather have a 2-hour Sunday service with no AC in the summer or a 4-hour service with no microphones? Same thing?
Give me a 4-hour service, man. We gonna tear. We gonna tear. Y'all hear that living baby? We gonna tear.
I'm ready to go see.
Okay. Would you rather trust your family to raise money with a GoFundMe or have a solid life insurance policy in place?
Ooh, solid.
I can't trust my. Families go crazy. Families go crazy when you die.
Yes, they do. Okay, would you rather preach a sermon about tithing every week for a month or preach one sermon about life insurance plan in front of the whole church?
Let's do both of them.
Yeah.
It's a rather.
So y'all hitting on something that because I have I also have an aversion to the way we teach tithe. So
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that Malachi 10 where
310.
310, when a man robbed God, you
Mhm.
curse with a curse. That's scaring the hell out of people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you give him grudgingly.
Yeah.
You-
And you gotta be a cheerful giver.
Right, yeah, that's what Corinthians said.
Mhm.
How am I cheerful when I'm cursed if I
Yeah.
don't? Right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
what if we do teach, and we're going to teach, because I'm just telling him this, we have to teach what does the Malachi really mean.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What does it bring it all into the storehouse?
Right.
Yeah.
I grew up where we brought it all into the storehouse, and then one time our lights got cut off.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
And I just talked about this Sunday
Yeah.
at church, and we had to burn the little carousel light. They don't know nothing
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Then we had to do that. So you have to teach the right way.
Yeah.
And some people get upset because they see the pastor drive a nice car. Well, my church didn't buy my car.
Yeah.
Right.
I wish they could have, and they probably want to also. But then also, you can't look at it because the pastor has a nice car. There's some other things that he's doing too,
Mhm.
or she is doing.
Yeah.
And so to teach on it, we have to really break it down. It will take a month.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It will take a month.
I like that.
So I'd rather teach life insurance than tithes.
Okay. So my last one is, would you rather plan your own homegoing service or let your family figure it all out last minute?
In my case, Bird probably wouldn't be there. Oh, and vice versa.
We'd like to thank all our guests that are on today. Denard, go ahead and put our email up.
I've done that already
Follow us
throughout the
at
show.
Rated Black Podcast. Y'all can email us at ratedblackcrew@gmail.com. Also, I want to share their flyer. We're able to share their church flyer.
Mhm.
Give us a little insight about your church again. Where y'all located?
We're located at 3403 Shelley Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. That's Southwest Dallas, off of Westmoreland, between Clarendon and Illinois.
Okay.
And we have everything starts at the 907, 947, 1137.
And why is that? Why is that?
Hertz is different. And you know what? As we kept doing it, now there are other churches in the city.
Uh-huh.
Understand out there?
Yeah.
And then they were asking what the 7 minutes, and I said nothing special, but a normal completion.
Completion. That's what
Yeah.
I thought about. Completion. Yeah. I love it.
And then so talk about the how you can this is how they will be able to contact you for a life insurance policy.
Yeah, life insurance policy, but I want to do more than that. I want to help you put together a plan that formalizes your legacy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help you get out of debt. I want to help you save money. I want to help you grow your income. I want to help you protect your income. All of that is part of it. It's not just life insurance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's getting you to the financial position that you want to be in, no matter what happens to you. You want to be in that.
And
Yeah.
you having that discussion with them doesn't cost a thing.
It doesn't.
Not for having a conversation.
I sit down and do it for free.
Yes.
But I have to
Pretty
charge
y'all.
that consultation fee.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
want to thank y'all so much for coming on the show with us, talking to us about life insurance and what that means. And like I said, we all got to go that way.
We all
And so we want to be ready. You know, everybody. I mean, I thank my mama for making sure I'm ready.
Thank you, mama. And make sure you tell your mama no crown, just a robe.
Yeah, just no crown. Yeah, she heard. She on her. She heard. I don't want no crown at the end. I don't want no crown. So y'all, we are getting into the last segment of our show. It's called say what now. Say what now. That's where we take all those thought-provoking, funny, informative, encouraging things that we see online and we say them aloud here on the show. Kind of like scripture reading.
Really well.
I'll be good today.
That's why I only got 3.
I'll be good today.
Okay, then.
Who going first?
So you are going first.
I'm going first.
You going first.
All right. So my first thing one now is A passport is a requirement in this relationship. You not about to Miami and Vegas me to death. Thank you very much. So start thinking bigger, praying bigger, expecting bigger. God wants to take you where you've never been.
Wow, that's good. Say that one more time because I missed the beginning.
Start thinking bigger,
Thinking bigger,
praying bigger,
praying bigger,
expecting bigger.
Ooh.
God wants to take you where you've never been.
Because when you pray, you better expect God to answer.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Okay, so here's my next one. God allows everything to happen for a reason. Circumstances will either direct you, correct you, or perfect you.
Wow.
Like that.
To connect you,
Correct, baby.
or perfect you.
Not connect.
So you said connect.
I said correct.
Correct.
Correct. You. Not connect you. He can't connect though.
That's a good one. Though.
You like that?
Correcting.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
good. Okay. When the replacement from God arrives, you will forget what you lost. So when y'all are going through those situations, divorces, this, that, and the other, do understand it's the reason for a lot of this stuff to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So at the same time, I promise you, God gonna replace it with better. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I do not have to react to everything that disturbs my spirit.
You shouldn't too.
I'm not, because
Don't
it'll
do
stress
that.
you out.
Yes, it will.
It will stress you out. Okay, when David faced Goliath, he didn't talk about how dangerous Goliath was.
Mm-mm.
He talked about how great God is.
Wow.
Don't talk fear, talk faith.
Yeah, that's good. I like that one a lot. That's a good one.
Being on here.
Yeah. I wish I had a spirit like that. Y'all gonna put me out after mine.
Focus on improving yourself, not proving yourself.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good.
Let me
one.
run that back. Focus on improving yourself,
Mhm,
not
mhm.
proving yourself. I don't have
Yes.
to prove myself to not now person.
Mm-hmm.
All I got to do is just constantly work on myself
I like
on a
that.
daily basis, right?
Mhm.
All right. You deserve someone who thinks you're too important to lose.
Wow.
Y'all like that?
Wow.
Yeah. Because my next boo understand that. All
Mhm.
right. Yeah.
I don't want to lose. I want somebody that gonna sing about
I don't need you stalking me enough.
me. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Now this a little ratchet. Hold on. If he cheating, cheat back. Support your man in everything. If you're observing enough, people usually tell on themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta watch people. People will tell on themselves.
That's right. Mhm.
All right.
My mama used to say that about me all the time. She just go in there and she don't say nothing. She just let me talk. Oh, you gonna tell on herself. She just be listening. Mhm. She won't even say. She won't even intervene at all. She just holding it all. She wait to the end. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lying.
Yeah. Now it's time to do what's best for me.
Yeah.
So y'all, if y'all are going through whatever, and you constantly taking care of everybody else, you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. A truly happy person is one who can enjoy the scenery while on a detour.
Wow, that's a good one. I like that. Uh-huh.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that one.
I like that one.
The hardest walk is walking alone, but it's also the walk that makes you the strongest.
Mm.
So a lot of times when we're out here by ourselves and stuff, it's the time that you really have to be one with God.
Yeah, never alone when
Never
you're with
alone.
him. Uh-huh.
Holiday safety tip. If your starts bleeding, you the floor. Just I need you to accept the fact that you just need to just somebody wrapping you, but you don't need to be on the floor.
All right. Thank you for those. Say what now. You did your thing
I
today.
did.
Yeah.
That was Lori
Uh-huh.
Perry. Good.
Come on, Mo. Come on. You short? You short? All right.
Okay.
She was trying to be good because she had the bishop and pastor.
You guys gotta stop letting people who are at war with themselves destroy your energy.
Wow, that's good.
That's good.
That's good, Mo.
You know what? Say what now?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's
All right. Sometimes the hardest pill to swallow comes from a prescription you created.
Ooh.
Ain't that
I
word?
just sat down in a minute.
Oh, say that one more time. Say that again.
Okay, let me say it one more time. Sometimes the hardest pill to swallow comes from a prescription you created.
Wow.
Yeah, we be creating our own
drama, yeah. Our own stuff.
Our own dramas.
Yeah.
All right. And then I think this kind of relates to a couple of stuff Toya said. Many people fear of being judged than being themselves. So I kind of what you said when you said just fill out the room, I got one just like that.
Yeah. But that's good because a lot of times people are always they're not being authentically themselves because they feel like they have to put on this facade because what they see on social media instead of just understanding show up as yourself.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
I like that.
All right, stop being the jumper cables to folks who have the energy of a dead battery. They will literally drain you.
Ooh, that's good. Why Charles someone he had medication?
I don't know. All right. Work so hard that you no longer call them dreams. You call it your life.
I really that was good.
I think I'll get that on the shirt.
I like that. Yeah, I like that one.
And my last one is it's a bad one. But
It's a bad one.
It's for you. This one for you. Okay. Don't confuse single with lonely. I can make one phone call and be married tomorrow.
That's right. That was so good. Thank you for your statement. You are already winning if you haven't quit. Part of just keeping on going and not quitting and not giving up, you already won because you're still in the battle. I like that one. That was a good one. Let me see my next one.
Y'all didn't hear that preacher growl.
Did you?
Don't belong where you don't belong.
Say that one more time.
Don't belong where you don't belong. Yeah, so don't stay down there in the gutter too long. Yeah, something like that's just like a Christian when they turn their life over and give it over to God. They were sitting there first, and then they were like, "Oh, I was down there too long." And you just stay in there too long, then you gonna stay there. So you better get from around there. Let me see. I got another one. The wind is coming. Don't let the wind worry you.
Yeah, the W-I-N.
Yes, the wind is coming. Don't let the wind worry you. Just wait on it, and it's coming for you. When I saw that one, I said, "Oh,
that was good."
I don't know how people can fake their feelings. I can't even fake a hello to somebody I don't like. Listen, I can't do it. I can't do it. Just like you were saying, the girls made the comment about the bartender. It was rude. I can't even fake the phone. I can't do it. I'm not the friend you just be introducing to people. I don't like people. I ain't even like you. It's my friend Stacy. You barely made it into the party, baby. For me introducing me to Stacy, now I got to deal with Stacy too. You are being watched, screenshotted, and discussed. Best believe it. Just keep on doing what you're doing because people are watching you. If you got one like on Facebook, 138 people saw it. They like, yeah.
Because
so
then, you know what kills me? The people that I see that'll see me out in public and they'll say, "Oh, girl, I saw that you."
Yeah.
I'm like, you ain't coming, but you can tell me everything that it is that I.
That's right. This one right here, I was at the where did I go? I went somewhere and I was like, "Oh, I saw you was out there. I didn't see you that you saw it." Oh, you just be going everywhere. Oh, you watching porn. Yeah, I'm gonna stop posting. I'm gonna block you out. This is the good one right here. The biggest communication problem is we don't listen to understand. We listen to reply.
defend or defend.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Oh my goodness. If you just shut up sometime and let somebody else talk, just shut your mouth.
Yeah.
And don't say nothing. Just let them listen to them. Like my mama know when I'm lying. She just listening.
You know what it is? Like, we used to play double dutch.
Yeah.
Where you come in.
Uh-huh. You know, I used to have a friend like that. That every time I said something, it was point counterpoint.
Yeah.
You know, it's a book called Point Counterpoint too. It's a really good book. It's a lawyer book. I was gonna go to school to be a lawyer, but I changed.
You would have been.
But you got to learn how to just listen.
Yeah.
So that you can take in. So sometimes you can listen to a person and you can know that you're never gonna see them again. But you replied too soon, and now you got to see them again next. You got to watch that. Oh, this one gonna get me in trouble. I hate when people leave their breath behind after talking to me. Get this shit.
What is true?
It's the truth. Oh my god, you know I sing.
You know, it's a whole lot.
You know I sing it, so I done came up to a couple of microphones
Yeah.
where somebody done left something for me that I didn't ask for. Yeah, I don't like
You
that.
didn't like that.
They talking about $800 for some breaks. I ain't got to stop. The Lord will make a way. Focus on you. You've done enough for everyone else.
Yeah.
See, nobody said nothing, right?
Yeah.
See, a lot of times we see stuff like this. This when I saw this, because I know you did something similar, but I saw this and I said, I'm never going to stop doing enough for other people. You know, I'm going to continue to love on people, continue to give, continue to care. And I'm in the same time, I'm still focused on me. Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
That is focusing on me, loving on others. Sometimes when you see stuff that you think is encouraging, you have to read it again so you can realize, you know, how it plays a part in your life. Because everything ain't for everybody. You know, everything ain't for this wasn't for me. Because I'm gonna continue to love on people. Yeah, I ain't done enough yet. Yep, I ain't done enough yet. I think I got one more. Here we go. Stay humble. You could always end up like the person that you laughed at.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, I was laughing at somebody the other day. I had to stop. Ooh, Lord, I don't want to be walking like that. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in to the Rated Black Podcast. My mama say, Jesus. I know, Mama, I'm trying to be good. We want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Rated Black Podcast. You can follow us at Rated Black on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, Rated Black Podcast. Also, you can send us an email at ratedblackcrew@gmail.com. We want to thank Bishop and Pastor for coming in and talking about insurance. Hey, y'all, go get you some life insurance. If you don't know where to go, let me put this flyer back up here again. That's just like, are you ready for Jehovah's return? Because if you're not, I got this flyer for you. Yes. Now, you might die before you come back. So you need to have a different plan in place, okay? And so, you know, make sure that you are. I know they said about the different types of life insurance, and some of them you can borrow on, and all of that good stuff, and some of them you can't borrow on. I like the ones you can borrow on, because if I get one, I'm gonna need some money. Yeah, I'm gonna need to borrow that money, and I'm gonna need some. So I know you said you don't really like them, but them the kind I'm gonna have. Okay, that's it. So you come talk to me, then that's the one I want. I want the one I can borrow on in 20 years, because I'm gonna need that. I need that money. So I'm gonna be borrowing. Okay, so again, and then if y'all want to come and visit them at church, and then there's the address right there. They start at 9:47 with prayer, and then they go into Sunday school at 10:07. All ages now. That's you can bring the kids. You know what? When I was little, everybody used to be a little van that was in the neighborhood that would come and pick everybody up. And then people be like, oh, I don't want them kids in my car, and I don't want such and such. She's smoking. That's the house stinking. We got to start picking people up for church again. Yeah, we got to start going to get them. Yeah, we got to reach back and start doing that again. I know a lot of people talk about religion and church. They more into religion than in the church. I'm in the boat. Yeah, I need to be around like-minded people. I want to go and see, yeah. And then sometimes church be real good, Yeah, you get to see who sleep on the front row. Oh my goodness, and get a good laugh. Yeah. But I don't know. Y'all don't know what y'all missing by now. Y'all need to start going to church. Yes, and if you're looking for a church home, you can find one on any street. But I did give you some, in the corner. But I did give you some good options there. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to Rated Black Podcast, and we will see y'all next week. Oh, my mama said insurance with cash value. Yeah. I asked her, could I borrow my policy? You know what she said? I'll